Tuesday. Microphone's on. I think we're all good. Let's go. 5 innings. Here we go. Ah. Just another day at the pool table. Oh, man. Can you believe that? Jeez. I thought I was going to hit the 9. God darn it. Seven. Nope. Hit the 9. Then I have the 9 that way or the 14 this way. Oh my God. Terrible result. Eight ball in the corner. knew that was going to happen, but I could have had a ball on the side if that didn't come up and follow it. Five. Woo! Wow. Oh, come on. Supposed to knock the 10 and have the 2 ball next. Nah, I didn't hit it hard enough. It's so hard to judge. Elevated and like that. Jeez. Okay. Oh, I got lucky there. I hit that wide. It jumped up. Okay. And I missed. Well, that was a tough wreck, and I was still going to have it tough from here, but man, I made some good shots to give myself a chance, but it just didn't open from the very first, from the break shot. Oh boy. Of course. Guess what? I didn't make a ball after the break. That one doesn't count. That's ridiculous. An unclustered rack with the 2 ball parts right behind 2 balls. Now, you can still attribute some of the responsibility of that to me, because I was just relying, I gave myself a sharper angle. So I was relying on that. But you still got to get top spin on the cue ball. You always got to do that. But the one before drove through as well, so. But they're not clustered now, are they? I don't have 7 balls in the rack area this time. Right away, not what I wanted. All right, well, that's okay though. We'll go this way. Ball's supposed to be down here. Get the cue ball where you need it. Don't play zone. Get it where you need it. Stop! Well, gotta shoot the 3. No, I don't really want to. Too far. Oh, too far. freaking missed the ball. I got perfect position. No, I didn't get perfect position. Concentrating so hard on the shot, I'm not getting the other part right. And I didn't walk around and look at my angle. I'm trying so hard to remember, and I just can't. I just keep skipping steps because I'm so focused on making the ball. Far. No, I wanted to break the 14. This one's not a good break shot. I can kind of get there, but it's not great. Okay, well, so be it. And the wrong angle on the 7, of course. Need to be here. Got the balls there and I can't get them to... I wanted this angle on this ball, because then it's easy to come over here and then I get straight in on the 7 and then I can just go here and have the below the rack break shot. But instead I get almost straight in, I can't get back over there. And I don't want to shoot this one to shoot that one, then I'm shooting this one to try and follow down here and get, that's no good. All I did, I wanted to do this and I did that. That's it. That's what messed up the whole end pattern. And I went and looked at it to make sure what I wanted to do. I don't know how John Trent does it. It's these little shots where he's got to get the cue ball exactly right. And it gets exactly right. How do you do that all the time? I used to be able to do that. I used to be able to put the cue ball on a frickin' dime. One ball. Boy, that's floppy. Not good. Oh, don't hit it. If I didn't hit it, I would have a better angle. And I was contemplating shooting the 8 and bumping that ball up, and I was like, no, you don't bump balls, leave them, play them where they lie. But I didn't want to roll that ball because I figured I'd go too far. So then I stunned it, and I tried to slide it an inch down this way, and it stuck in place instead of sliding. So I didn't get the cue ball right. That's the story of my life for the last week, except for one day. Failing to get the cue ball right in the last 5 balls, within the last 5 balls. And then I shot the 7 and I hit the 8. If I don't hit the 8, then the cue ball hits the rail here and bounces out, and I've got like the cue ball here with an ideal angle. Now I have it. I can't do anything with this angle. Unless I can get really lucky. One in the corner. Ha! I'm trying to come this way and get a shot on the 7 on the side. I don't have a shot. There's no shot. But yeah. Oh boy, it's the same stuff. If I could get the cue ball where I'm trying to get it, I'll run 500. That's the way I feel. I know I wouldn't, but that's the way I feel. I just can't understand why I keep screwing it up at the end. This is 5, right? I don't know if it's 5 or not. You know, when the live stream's over, I'm just going to keep playing. I've got to figure this out. If I figure this out, I'm going to start running 100 every day. I'm not kidding. I feel like I will. Because I'm not missing any great shots anymore. Most of the time I'm getting them open enough like this. There's nothing that stops me but that end pattern. I keep screwing up. And I ran 121 last week. I watched the video and I try to look at it. What am I doing during that run that I'm not doing now? I can't see anything. And I know how I feel when I'm shooting the shots. It doesn't feel any different. Yeah, a lot of times I'm rising up and I'm trying to fix that. Maybe that's literally all I need to do. I'm going to get over far enough. See, here we go. See, I want the cue ball here because I can make the combination. I'm cutting the 14 to my right, so the cue ball is going to go bottom rail up here, gently open these, and I'll have the 14 that way or the 5 that way. But I didn't get the cue ball there. John Schmidt cue ball would have been right here. I didn't get it there. So now I've got to waste the ball trying to get back there. You waste too many balls, and then you have no options left. 2 balls. Okay. Now I got to get over here to make that combination, and then all's good. 1 ball's a break ball. Or I could try and knock the 4 away, but that's dumb. Four. It came down too far. Wanted to be here for the 11. So now I got to make a hero shot. Darn it all. And I missed it. I'm not supposed to be shooting a difficult shot at this point of the rack anyway. I wanted the cue ball here. The 11's next. Instead, I end up here. That's the difference. I gotta stop doing that. Run out from here with my eyes closed. I'm not angry. I'm just frustrated because I can play better than this, and I think it's psychological. I'm gonna work on the mind this weekend, right? Because I don't know. I don't know. I need a weekend. I'm gonna do the. There it is. Now the microphone's working. I'm playing a lot, practicing and playing a lot, and I feel like I'm making any ball. I'm making shots, difficult shots now that I had no chance of making 6 months ago. And now a high percentage chance of making. That long 5-ball when I was against the rail. No, Dale, it's not just today. It's the last 3 months. There's been lots of little things, but that's number one. Number one. If I don't screw up my end pattern, I'll run 100 every day. Or some other position in the beginning. I gotta figure it out. Because I don't like to say what I think I'm gonna do. I don't predict things or say what I'm going to do. I do it, and then I say what I've done. But so the farthest I'll go is I just feel like I should be running 100 balls every single day. If I would stop, like on that last shot, I made that 9-4 combination beautifully, but I didn't put the cue ball where I wanted the cue ball. I feel like I'm so close. I feel like it's going to be, I get it right, and it's just going to be one day. It's just going to be like flipping a switch one day, and the next day, I'm going to be start running 100 balls every day. I honestly feel that's what it's going to be. Because I'm making every break shot I shoot at now, within reason. And I'm not just making them. I'm hammering them when I need to. Whatever I need to do. I've got that figured out. The break shots are going in. Even long ones, backward angles, everything. I'm not always getting the rack open, but I know what that is. I'm solving almost every rack. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes if it doesn't open well, there's problems, and you just try your heart out and you can't get them open. But I'm getting better at that. What's left? End pattern. Maybe I'll grab Phil Capel's book. I haven't read it in a long time. I didn't like it that much. His end pattern book. It was very derived. It wasn't. I like I like things to progress from. And his book is just random. But maybe I'll pick something up on it. And I've got my. You can't see it. This book, a couple of books that I'm working on. So I'm playing a lot, but maybe I'm playing too much. I don't think they're okay. I've changed a couple things. I'll show you what I've changed. I did one last night. But I did one today, and you probably noticed, Dale. This is the one change I've been making. This happened just now in a rack today. Right? Looks super easy, right? Well, first of all, I've got this, right? And the old me would have rolled the 11 in, tried to shoot the 4, draw back for the 14 in the side, and then get an angle on the 3 to bounce out. That's a lot of work, and that's a lot of travel. My microphone on? Yeah. And I realized that's wrong, so I did two things different. The first thing is I shot the 11 in, and I drew the cue ball back for the 14. Now I can go 14-3-4 or 14-4-3. The old me would have shot the 14, followed the cue ball here to get an angle, and then shot the 4 to come over to get another angle on the 3 to bounce out. So the second thing I did different is I played a slight draw on the 14 to shoot the 3 next, and then made sure I got an angle on the 4 to bounce out for the break shot. That's a huge change for me, to use this rail ball as the key ball. I almost never used to do that, and I'm changing. I am definitely changing. This is a better key ball than this for that break shot. I'm telling you, it's a better key ball. Here's why. Because this key ball, if you get straight in, all you can do is draw back, and then you've got a backwards angle from distance. If you get a very slight angle, then it's super hard to pound it hard enough to get it out and control it and get it where you need it. And then if you end up with too much angle, now you got to go side rail, side rail, side rail, and that's brutal. Okay? But look at this one. You're never going to be straight in because you're playing this angle on the 3. So you're never going to be straight on the 4. You're going to bounce out. You're going to have an angle. Okay? Slight angle. You don't have to hit it that hard. You can stun draw it and end up here. Bigger angle, just play it normal and just draw it out here. Bigger angle, no problem. You can still finesse it. Bigger angle, you go side rail, back to center table. This is a better key ball than this one. I don't know why it took me so long to figure that out. I was so stubbornly, I would stick to that. I would get an angle here and shoot this one and try and get an angle on this ball. Forget that. You're never going to see me do that anymore when I have this ball for a key ball. This is the better key ball. So that's one thing that I'm doing different. What's the other thing? There was something else, and I don't remember what it was. End pattern-wise. I'm actually going to make a short video about it because it was yesterday, and I made a note of it. So I'm going to actually sit down at the computer and do that right now. So about an hour from now, there'll be a video talking about a change in end pattern. So, okay, Dale, maybe my end patterns are okay. And I'm just not getting the cue ball well on them. Yeah, you can use a drag draw shot to kill the rebound. And so that's why you have more options depending on what angle you get, so that's better. But I'm taking steps right now. I've talked about this for months. I shoot too fast. And so I've been slowing down. But what does that mean? What does slowing down mean? It means taking more time to visualize before you enter the shot. It means entering the shot more deliberately. And today I was very, very much trying to ensure that I got my weight shift. Because part of the reason why I sometimes rise up on the shot is I'm up in the air and I need to make sure I get my weight shifted back down onto that rear foot. I should switch my microphone. I think you're the only one listening, Dale. But, yeah, let me just do this. There, now I'm on the better microphone. So the weight shift, and the weight shift to make sure that you're fully down, then you don't rise up in the shot, and then the full pause at the cue ball with a slow backstroke. As much as I preach about that, I still don't do it consistently enough. And I'll tell you what makes the pros? They're consistent. Consistent in what? Every minute detail of their shot routine. They've rehearsed it for thousands and thousands and thousands of shots so that they don't have to think about it, and it's the same every time. And I'm working. That's what I think I need to keep working on, because at times I can shoot fantastic. At times I run a rack. I run 2 racks, 3 racks, as well as any pro runs racks of straight pool. Then I miss. And it's driving me crazy. But I feel great. I feel like I'm close. Playing into the line of the shot? Yeah, of course. I don't know what you're talking about. Playing into the line of the shot, do that all the time. But in straight pool, you got to do all kinds of things way beyond that. That's rudimentary stuff. If I understand your question correctly, that's pool 101. That's not an issue for me. A couple things I need to do better. I did this. As I think about it now, I played position wrong, and I ended up too straight on this ball. So this ball leads to this ball, and I needed the cue ball here to bounce over here. Super easy shot, or just bounce up here. Super easy, make this ball, and then you get perfect on that one, and then you're perfect on your break shot. And I didn't get this angle. I got like this. I was like, crap. You know, you can pound this and spin it all the way up table and get back here. Or you can try and just smooth draw it and get way up here. Or you can do what I did and try and pound it. But I had right English on it, so I pounded it, and then it spun up here and I had the cue ball up here, which is horrible. But I make my decisions so fast, and I've got to learn to slow down whenever I get out of line, because I didn't have to do that. When you shoot this shot, I don't have enough angle. The way to get over here is no right English, and I put right English on it. You got to hammer it with center, and just play the angle like that. But in the heat of the moment, I didn't do that, and I ended up way over here with something stupid. But see, from here, now I can get on my break shot. Easy peasy. No effort at all. That's the difference. So I followed up position coming over for this ball. And I know how to do it. I just did it on the first try. I know how to do it. You got to do it in the heat of the moment. And if I can't do it in the heat of the moment, where the only embarrassment here is the live stream, how am I going to do in a tournament when I'm playing a good player or a pro? See what I'm saying? Oh, you're saying that's the reason why the change in the end pattern is better. Yes, you're playing into the line of the shot. I see what you're saying. Yes, that is correct. Gotcha.
I understand now. So anyway, working on it. My $7 a month subscribers on Patreon and YouTube are getting an earful more of what I'm doing. In fact, it's fresh in my mind. I'm going to go make a post on there right now. And I need a little time off, so I'm not going to try to get 50 balls tonight. I'm not going to go live tonight at all. But I will do a daily 50 tomorrow. But that's all. I need a little time off and spend some time on the mental game and some reading and some other things that I need to do. And then Monday we hit it again strong. I honestly, even though I didn't make any long runs today, I feel like I'm close. I feel like I'm really freaking close. If I can just slow down. I've slowed down a lot. If you compare to the way I play now to a year ago, it's night and day. But if I can just get this last little bit, I feel like I'm close. Anyway, all right, there we go. That's enough of a speech. I'm working on it. Thank you for watching. Go have a weekend. Get outside. See you later. Bye. And thank you, Dale. Thank you.